Hi, welcome to The Raw Truth. Welcome to the channel. I'm glad you're here. Make sure you like it, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified of new videos. There's about 8 of them. We're doing 8 different topics on this theme of the raw truth in relationship. And really it's just designed to get you reflecting on maybe what you couldn't put words to, and I'm going to put some words to it. Maybe what you sense was going on, and maybe this will help you create an action. Maybe it will do something I have no idea that it will do for you, but it's here just to contribute. You know, we spend so much time in relationship with others, with ourselves in this world, work, business, home. And it's important to have it like a wheel that rolls in your life, you know? And you gotta ask these questions sometimes. So let's talk about communication. What does communication in relationship mean to you? You can jot this down. First thought, best thought, no thought, not what your mother told you, not what, you think. Well, yes, of course, what you think, but not what you should think. Like, just hear your body, your energy, sitting by yourself, listening to this. What does communication and relationship mean to me? Okay? And then, how is that going in my relationship? And how do you navigate the lack of communication? So, let's say you're trying to talk and the person's giving one-word answers, or you're never asked or never talked to about your day, but you're the one always asking. Maybe you're feeling not interested, a lack of communication that way. How do you navigate that? Do you get mad? Do you withdraw? Do you slam doors? Do you cause a fight? Do you go out with your friends? Do you drink? What do? You gotta know this for you, because if it's not changing, you're doing something probably to avoid creating the change that could be possible through communication. And what do you do with those emotions that come up when the other beloved in your life is not communicating with you? Do you talk to your mother about it to make your mother really dislike the other person? Talk to your friends to make your friends dislike the other person? Not say a word, just completely ignore it? All these things affect how you're in relationship with you. While I might be focusing here on the raw truth in relationship and asking you these questions, which seems to be just about the other, it's not, it's about you. You finding out what you do in relationship pretty much is the landscape for what's working for you and what's not working for you. And if you've never asked these questions, you may not even know what's working for you or what's not working for you. How do you have the hard conversations about communication or lack thereof with your partner? Maybe you need to go to couples counseling or coach, or individually go and get better at communication. I don't know about you, but I had some pretty horrible models for communication. We never talked about feelings. They either drank or ate their feelings away, or yelled or screamed or cursed it. I noticed after going through my master's program that is not active or reflective listening. So I had to teach myself active and reflective listening. I had to teach myself about having to get curious and be curious about, having to ask questions and be involved. It's not a right or a wrong, it's just what you learned. Is what you learned making you happy for what you're creating in your life related to relationships? Maybe unlearn that and find and seek some advice. Books. I've got great books on relationships, creating after abuse. Yes, not talking in relationship could be abuse. Radically Alive Beyond Abuse, there's steps in that book as well. There's a lot of workshops out there, mine and many, many other professionals that also are here to navigate the landscape of relationship. It's vast, but what it really comes down to is what works for you and how are you handling this. What I know about communication is when there's an ease and a flow, it makes things so much easier. And if it's choppy and hard, oh my God, it makes things harder. Sometimes it's choppy, sometimes it's easy. But if it's a continual chop, then you want to have some probably more, more stringent intervention. So let me know in the comments what got brought up for you about this. What's your modus operandi? How do you deal with communication or the lack thereof? What do you do with those emotions? Like this, share it with your partner maybe, or that person, whatever you call them that you're in relationship with. And maybe you'll learn something together that will benefit creating collaboratively and cooperatively for the greater good. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you, and hit the bell to get notified of more videos. Thanks for listening.